Welcome to everyone. This is Elisa. Today we are going to discuss about the future perfect tense. What is future perfect tense? So future perfect tense is used to explain an activity that will be completed at a certain period of time in the future. So something is going to get completed in the future. So the thing which is going to complete in the future. So with the help of this tense, what we are going to express is the things which are going to complete in the definite future by this time on tomorrow, by this time on 8 o'clock on tomorrow, by this time on tomorrow, by this time on next week, by coming Sunday, by coming Monday. So I will have completed this work. Okay, so it shows the recent actions, but it will be in the future. Okay, so future thing, but it will be completed in a very recent future, very recent future. Okay, fine. So we used to add some expressions, time expressions, right, or time references, such as by the time, by then, by the year, by March 25th. So in order to describe these kind of activities or this tense, we are using this time expressions. So time expressions will add clarity to the tense. What we are using is okay, fine. The basic format of future perfect tenses followed by subject plus will, supporting verbs, will and have are the supporting verbs. Okay, for the subject will have plus past participle. Okay, so past participle is the third verb form, v3 form. Okay, fine. He will have done it by this evening, by this evening. So mostly this by this evening, by this time on tomorrow, by 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the evening, by tomorrow night. Okay, by tomorrow early in the morning, dawn of the day. Okay, so likewise we can represent this uh, future perfect tense in this format. Okay, so let us look at the negative format. Negative format will be with the negation, like not, not. Okay, so subject the same as positive format, but here the negation will be added with that, right? Subject plus will plus not plus have plus past participle. He will not have done it by this evening. So negative form also can be expressed with the help of future perfect tense. Okay, it also expresses the negative form also. All the tenses will express the negative form, right? So how to make it as a question format? How to make? So in all the cases of the tenses, and we used to replace the subject. In place of subject, we have to replace it by auxiliary verbs or supporting verbs. Okay, will, in all the tenses, right, we have been studying, right? Okay, so will plus subject plus have plus past participle. So these three formats are very important for representing the future perfect tense in our day-to-day life. Okay, very much important. So we need to learn it thoroughly. Positive format, subject plus will have plus past participle. Negative format, subject plus will not have plus past participle. And the question format will be initiated with the auxiliary verbs. Okay, plus followed by the subject and auxiliary verbs or supporting verbs. Okay, will he have done it by this evening? Okay, so with the help of this tense, we can make it for all the three types of positive format, negative format, and then the interrogative format. Okay, let us move on to the next slide. So how to follow the future perfect tense? There are some rules and regulations, right? For subject, how to how to make the verbs according to the subjects. The verbs are changed, right? In previous cases, the verbs, auxiliary verbs have been changed, right? How been, has been, how has, likewise, right? So, but here in this case of future perfect tense, there is no changes at all. Okay, so no need to worry about the subject, right? So whatever the subject is, the auxiliary form will be will have. Okay, in plus that form of the verb, v3 form of the verb. That is v3 form means past participle. Okay, so for the singular subject also will have, and for the plural subject also will have plus v3 format. Okay, so there is no need to worry about subject here in future perfect tense. Okay, next slide. How to form this tense with format is there, be going to. How to use this? Okay, let us see some examples. Before that, am, is, or. So these three will come according to the subject. Okay, in this case, according to the subject. I am. Okay, he, she, it, is will come. They, we. So for they, we, or will come. Okay, so it depends upon the subject. Plus going to have. Okay, so in this case, future perfect tense only will have only will be used, but here the format is going to be changed as be going to. If you want to make this tense with the form of be going to, then auxiliary forms will be varied. Okay, am, is, or plus going to have. Okay, this is the important thing. Important verb, supporting verb plus past participle. Let us see one example. With that you can understand it effectively. You are going to have perfected your English by the time you come back from the US, United States, right? So I am going to have completed this work by tomorrow 8 o'clock in the morning, right? So you can make a lot of sentences with the help of this is the best format of future perfect tense. So standard format, right? You can express your thoughts, your way of expressions with the help of this be format. I am going to have completed. Yeah, this is a good format, right? Yes, I am going to have completed, because going to will be used in future tense also. We have used in simple future also, right? Remember it. Otherwise you can go back to my simple future tense explanations, right? Okay, let us move on to the next slide. In what are the areas, or in what are the ways we can make use of the future perfect tense? Okay, so simply we can use this in three ways. Let me explain very shortly. So first way is, it is used to express an action which will have finished or completed. So it is also going to explain the completed actions only, but at a certain time in the future. At certain time in the future. Okay, specific time. Okay, so you can have a specific time. By tomorrow I will come, by tomorrow 8 o'clock, a sharp time. Okay, by 5 o'clock I will have finished my work. Okay, by 5 o'clock in the morning I will have completed my studies for the tomorrow's examination, right? Yes. So next sentence is, it is used to express, next use, an action which will have finished or completed before another action. So two actions simultaneously will happen in the future also, right? So she will have cooked dinner by the time we arrive. So by the time we arrive. Okay. So okay, two things will come together. Okay, so both of them will be completed in the future. Okay, before the another actions, one action is going to get over before another actions initiates. Okay, so this is the important use. And the last use is to express an action before which began before and will continue up another time. So that means it has started in the past and it goes on in the future also, but it will get over by this certain time. By the next week we will have been married for 20 years. So by the next week, by the coming week, so they will have completed 20 years of married life, right? So to express those situation, by the next week we will have been married for 20 years. We will have been watched, we will have been worked here for 10 years, 20 years. Many things, many examples you can make use of. Okay, so with the help of this, you can make use of future perfect tense in detail. Okay, fine. So with this I am concluding the future perfect presentation. I am really helpful for you to be enriched with English knowledge, and if you have any queries you can drop me your queries in my inbox at tlas@gmail.com. Okay, so surely we will talk in English language. Thank you.